my name is Cindy Santos and I am from Powerhouse Gym, Menifee and Murrieta. And today's workout will be an upper body blast. We'll get a fantastic combination of biceps, triceps, shoulder, chest, and back, and I will also include some ab work. So tonight's work will be all upper body and some core. We will stand for most of the exercises, and then I would say right in about the third block we'll be coming down to the ground, but I will show you alternatives if you would prefer to stay up. So let me just go through a few modifications so that you know how to handle the dumbbells properly, or if you need to limit your range of motion or maybe try a variation. So for all of the moves, you can use one dumbbell or two. Let me quickly show you how to do a bicep curl, a press, a front lift, a high row, and then a regular row. If I grab one dumbbell, I can press upwards. I can also do bicep curls here. So this is one way just to use one dumbbell. I can do overhead triceps instead of kicking back, okay, over the head. I can also lift this straight up to the front and down, or I can bring this up to a high row, here and down. This also works perfectly for our row that addresses the mid-back and the lats, all right? The only thing that we would not be able to do would be a fly, but with the fly, you can easily hinge and then squeeze your shoulder blades and the back of your shoulders in this direction, okay? So use your own muscle contraction for the work, for that exercise. If you are brand new to strength training and would prefer not to use dumbbells, you can do all of the exercises. Just squeeze the indicated muscles, and I'll let you know what will be working throughout the class. With the plank work, they can be done elevated, either on a wall, on a counter, or on the couch. We're going to get started with our warm-up. Please make sure to take breaks as you need to. It's just a rep range, so if you prefer to do a little bit less, that's perfectly fine. You can do half of the video and come back to it later. That works as well. So we'll get started with our warm-up, and then we'll have a great time with all of the other exercise. I'm really glad that you're here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's move this out of the way, and let's get our music on. So I'll make sure that you can hear me, but you're more than welcome to put your own background music if you would like. So here is our workout tonight. It'll be great. All right, so let's first just start with some shoulder rolls, nice and easy. Good, and then I'll get some movement going. Perfect, forward. Woo. Nice and big, exaggerate the movement. Excellent, side to side. Gonna open up. Perfect, soft elbows, elbows come back. Arms cross in the front. We'll get a little bit of everything today. Very excited. Looking forward to the workout. Flip the fingers. Perfect. Now I'm going to reach it up. Perfect. We just want to move in all different directions to warm up that shoulder girdle. And I'm just using the legs right now in a cardio move, low impact, just to get a little bit more blood circulation through the body and raise up my heart rate. Now reach forward. Perfect. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it across. Make sure to loosen up your torso. They're just very simple reaches. Good. Take it up. Nice big stretch. And take it across again. Good. 2 more. Take it up. Nice and easy pace, your pace, whatever feels good. Shoulder rolls again. Forward. Good. All right, rotation. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the arms up, little shoulder roll. Right here, just draw a circle with the elbow. I do these a lot because they're very effective in warming up that shoulder girdle. And take the elbow up. Excellent. You got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross punch. Just extend the arm. Good. Nice big reach. This is going to help warm up the mid-back, upper back with the rotation, and then the front side and back of those shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's curl right here. Good. And just start adding a light squeeze in your biceps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now press back and kick those heels back. Start engaging your triceps. So I'd like you to start squeezing the triceps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Let's take the arms up and then down. Up and down. 4 more. One more. Excellent. Feet together, soldier arms, and I'm going to bend the elbows back. Good. Nice big reach. Always make sure to move at your own range of motion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big crosses. And open, cross. And open. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Take the fingers out, straight arms, squeeze your shoulders, and circles back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take the hands up by the ears, just light rotation here, because we will be using core, so we want to make sure that we start to activate. Now, even though for the first half of the class, it'll be mostly upper body, we want to make sure that the core is strong and activated, because it's your core that's going to help support all of your movement, like your front rows, your high rows, your shoulder press ups. All of those movements will require that core. So let's get it activated. Now I'm going to do a little knee up. Good. Light squeeze right in here as I bring that knee up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to the rotation. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to the knee. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do a nice big stretch right here. Whew. Turn the wrists and switch. And let's bring those arms back. Hands are just at my low back. I'm opening up the chest, just a very light shoulder and chest stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's do a nice light set. I'm going to grab one dumbbell and just start moving in all different directions with that shoulder girdle and get everything warmed up. So here's my one dumbbell. Or you can grab 2 light weights to start. This is our first round. All we need to do is just warm up. So I take my dumbbell, I keep the elbows narrow. They're not flaring out to the sides like this, okay? Keep them narrow, up, and press. And again, you can use body weight with this. So as we're doing this, you do notice that I have control with the dumbbell. When I come up, I squeeze. Then I slowly lower it down. We don't want to pop it up and then down. Use your muscles, make them work. 3, 2, and one more time. Excellent. Let's do a nice front row. Feet are out to the sides. My tummy is tight, and lift. You can also squeeze your buns here. It's great to engage them. Just get a little extra. Good. Just a nice lift. 1, 2, 3 down. Perfect. Lift. 1, 2, 3 down. Good. Keep the core tight. Try to keep the back from swaying or from arching. You're just nice and tall. If you ever feel like you need to do this, it's because it's too heavy. Lighten the load and go slower. 4, 3, 2, one more time. Okay, now I'm going to do a row, hip hinge, hips are back, my weight is in the heels. Pull to my tummy, the top of my ribs. 10, 9, elbows are narrow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze your shoulder blades together. 2, and 1. Excellent. Over the head, tricep. And 10. 9. Elbows are close to your head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going to get started with our very first block. We're going to start with a curl and a press up. You can continue on with one dumbbell, or you can move along with both dumbbells. Use a weight that feels comfortable, something that you can easily do all of your repetitions. If you're new, you need a little bit more of a challenge. Start with light to moderate and then bump up in our next round. Here's a curl, squeeze tight, press, hold it, bring it down steady, and then lower. Good. Squeeze, lift, and I'm using my core here. My legs are nice and strong. Good. When I come down, I avoid a swing. So try not to let it do this, okay? If you notice, I'm going to bring this down, and I'm squeezing my triceps, extending my arms. Squeeze the biceps, press, bring it down, and stop it right by your sides. Good. I'm really loving all of our workouts. Ooh, itch. I really am. I think it's fantastic. I love seeing all of you here, and I hope that this is helping you. 4 more. Not gonna be a good night. That's not gonna be. You got it. 2 more. Core is tight. Whew. I do a lot of exercise, but I want to say the majority of my program is cardio, and I'm kind of excited that we're doing all this strength training. So now we're going to a high row with a forward lift. Pull the arms up. Look how my elbows are out to the sides, and my elbows are just slightly higher than my hands. And then slow. Pull this up, hold it. Lower, 1, 2, 3. Pull up. My spine is nice and straight. My tummy is tight. I want these to be slow, please. Squeeze. And down. Good. And down. Lift. And down. Woo! 2 more. And one more time. Good. So now we'll do a front row. You can do these either with one dumbbell or two. I'm going to come up and then down in a hammer. Up and then down. Core is tight. Good. And I'm just bringing this out in front of my chest. You got it. So the front part of my shoulders have never really been that strong. And a lot of arm work in this direction bothers my neck. So I just adjust my angles. I'm going out slightly to the side, just very slightly. Good. You got it. 4 more. 4. Woo. 3. 2. And one more good one. And bring this down. Let's do a bicep curl. I'm going to come up 1, and then 1, 2, and 3. Squeeze, and 1, 2, and 3. Squeeze, and 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Take your time coming down. You want a strong muscle contraction at the top. Squeeze. Nice tight squeeze here. And I'm keeping that core tight. Ooh, I love the feeling. How about you? Squeeze. Try to keep the core tight. Try not to swing the arms. Keep them nice and steady. Squeeze tight. 2 more. And one more time. Excellent. Now we'll hinge forward and we're going to be doing a row with a fly. So I pull first and then I open. Pull and then open. Pull and then open. Pull and open. And with both exercises, I'm squeezing the shoulder blades. Nice and steady. Two more. And one more. Woo! Let's shake it out. We're coming down to a plank. You can always do your planks over here, holding, or you can do them on the couch. I'm going to do a hand plank for this, so make sure that your hips and your ribs are in line and your shoulders, fingers are out. Pull the tummy in tight. Feels good. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes, pull the tummy in, engage the shoulders, the triceps. Imagine that you're pushing away from that mat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Slowly come up, and let's get that round again. Back to the curl and the press up. All right here. Take it up and press. You got it. Nice and strong. This is a great move to strengthen the back, the shoulders, biceps, and the triceps. We're using a lot of muscle groups here. Descend nice and steady. Allow that weight to soak into the muscles. 3 more. You can do it. And one more good one. Great. Now let's get to that high row. And you can sit into a sumo here for a little bit of an isometric hold, a contraction with the legs if you'd like. Keep the tummy tight and raise. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, down. Raise it up. 1, 2, 3, down. Perfect. Up. 1, 2, 3, down. Squeeze. Perfect. Core is tight. This works the front of the shoulders, a little bit of the side. Posterior shoulder. Good. And down. 3 more times. Nice and slow. Squeeze. Good. It's very important to have strong shoulders. They do so much for us. 1 more. Woo. And bring it down. Now I'm going to take this to a hammer position and do a front lift. Ready? And go. 1. Woo. 2. You got it. So one way that I try to keep my tendinitis in my forearms from flaring up or my neck is I just soften my elbow here, okay? That really helps me a lot. It's not worth it to have a flare up. So I just use angles and manipulate them so that I can find what works for me. And lift. It's slightly to the side for me. It's not directly in front of my body. It's maybe 1 to 2 inches out to the side. Here's 4 more. 3, 2, and 1 more time. Great. Okay, so now bicep curls. Again, you can come back into this sumo. I'm going to squeeze tight, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm trying not to relax all the way down. As soon as I come down, I pop this right back up. Good. You got it. We've got lots of biceps in this workout today. They'll be filtered in through almost all of the blocks. Three more. Nice and slow and steady. 2 more. Good. And 1 more. Woo! Okay, back to the row with the fly. Pull and open. 1 and 2. 3. 4. 5. You got it. 6. 7. 8. Soften the knees. Hips are back. 3 more. Give it a tight squeeze back here. 1 more. Woo! Now let's go ahead and hit that plank. I'm going to show you a variation. It's a tap plank. So you can either do this on the knees or on your toes. Fingers are open. And I'm going to start on my knees. I hold my core in, and I'm going to tap shoulder to shoulder. Once you raise up to the toes, you do not have to come up this high with the hand. You can just tap the floor next to your other hand, or you can lift up your palm. That's perfectly fine. So I'm going to raise up. 1, 2. Try to keep that movement slow. Try to stay nice and steady. If you're good at planks, if you've been lifting weights for a little while, one challenge would be not to rock the body. Keep the core in tight, squeeze your thighs. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Shake it out. Let's go ahead and come up. Okay, so we're going to do that round one more time. It's a good one. It's a burner. And then we'll go ahead and move on. Nice little curl press. If you'd like to add a squat, go ahead. I'll add a squat. Why not? Curl, press. Woo, I see somebody else loves the squat. Nice and steady. Keep the arms strong. Can you do these body weight? Of course you can. There's no reason why you can't. That will give you a great upper body workout. Just use your own muscle contraction for the resistance. What I mean by that is you squeeze your muscles in every direction, in that curl and in that press. So by adding that squat, I increase my calorie burn, and not only that, I really force my core to work harder. Now remember, you need to get a good butt squeeze here, so don't let them hang loose, okay? Squeeze tight, and then bring this up. 3 more. I have a 16-and-a-half-year-old Cocker Spaniel, Sasha, and even though she's deaf and blind, she can find me. She knows where I am all the time. She's right there on the other side of that baby gate looking for me. 1 more. Whew. Excellent. Okay, I'm moving over to that high row. And this time I'm going to add that front lift. So it'll be 1 high row, right lift, left lift. Ready? Go. Now hold it here. 1 and 2. Up, right and left. Woo! Just by flipping this, I fired up that core a lot more. Downtown. Woo! I'm getting quiet because I feel it for sure. I really feel that through our sessions, just in this short amount of time, just the focus for me has changed. You know, doing a couple hours a day really isn't that much for me. My load is usually a lot more. So I feel like I've really focused in on challenging my strength and putting together maybe slightly different routines than I would normally do for myself. So I really love this, and I feel like my strength has gotten so much better just in these short sessions because we're really focusing on this work, and I'm just kind of shifting my focus a little bit. 1 more set. So it feels good. It feels really good to be getting stronger, and I'm really enjoying it. 1 more. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to those biceps, but what I'd like to do is come into a lunge, a static lunge. And I'm going to curl, and here, 3/4, squeeze, 3/4, squeeze, 3/4. 4 more, then I'll switch legs. 4, 3, squeeze that back butt cheek. 2, and 1. Woo! I'm going to switch and go. This utilizes my core, but also fires up the glutes and the legs. Squeeze that back cheek. Three more. And one more good one. Woo! Okay, so now the road to the fly. Pull and fly. My hands are a little slippery right now, and these dumbbells really don't have any kind of tread on them for grip. Two more. And one more. Excellent. Let's come down to that plank. Now I'm going to come up to an elbow tap and a shoulder tap. Elbow, shoulder. Elbow, shoulder. Elbow, shoulder. Elbow, shoulder. These can all be done on the knees, on the couch. One more. And bring it down. Woo! Stretch it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're moving on. Let's go ahead and stand. And I'm going to grab the dumbbells again. We're going to be doing an Arnold press, which is fantastic for the front, side of the shoulders, a little bit of bicep, a little bit of tricep. So stretch out your hands. Whew. So to do this Arnold press, I want to have my palms facing me, like this. Core is tight. If you ever feel like you need to do this with a sway back or an arch, it means your weights are just too darn heavy. Put them down, grab a different set, go a little bit slower. Okay, so my elbows are out slightly and the dumbbells are here. I'm going to just make like a little half circle press and flip the direction of the dumbbells. So my fingertips, my nails are showing to me, and now they're pressing away from me. Palms to me and away. Good. To load up the shoulders a little more, I'm keeping my elbows elevated just a little bit more right here. You've got it. 3 more. One more. Excellent. Okay, let's get some tricep work. I'm going to do over the head press. Little dip and press. Right here. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3. Elbows are close to the head. 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, now I'm going to move into a little bit heavier row with one arm row. So I'm going to grab my 15-pound kettlebell, and you can brace yourself against a counter if you'd like, but you need to bring your back down a little bit and hip hinge, and then you pull up and then bring this down. Or you can anchor yourself on your leg like this and pull. Nice and steady. Keep the back flat. Pull up to the hip. Imagine that you have a towel at your ribs, and when you bring that arm back, you're squeezing in that towel. 3 more. Hold that squeeze. 2 more. Last one. And let's switch. I'm still holding my core in. We want to go through this movement nice and steady. It's not a cardio move. I'm really trying to focus in on the strength. 3 more. Hi, buddy. Now my little tofu dog is over here. He looks kind of like Toto from The Wizard of Oz. He's a mix between a miniature Schnauzer, 1 more, and a Cairn Terrier. And I'm really glad he hasn't started whining yet, because that's his thing. Okay, excellent. So now let's go to our biceps again. This time, we'll hit a hammer curl to the front and a hammer curl to the side. Now notice that my elbow stays here when I curl to the side. I do not flip this up, okay? This stays here, and I just move my arm up and down. To the front, squeeze, down, and out, squeeze, and down. I'm not forcing my arms too far back. They're just slightly coming out to the corners, okay? Keep the core tight. Woo. You got it. Now we're gonna go even slower. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more, and then we'll pick it up to double count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Up, 2, down, 2. Up, squeeze, down, 2. Back to the front. Up, 2. Woo! I really feel the core right here. Out. Good. And singles. 8. 7. 6. 5. Woo! 4. 3. 2. And one more. And out to the side. Woo! I love it. All right, go ahead and set this down. Let's come into a plank. But you knew that already. This time I'll come into an elbow plank. That load will be a little bit stronger in the shoulders. Nice and strong, up to 30 seconds. Keep the core in tight. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, let's come back up. Let's do that Arnold press again. Let's grab your weights. Ready? Here we go. 1. How are we feeling out there? Good? Excellent. 5, 6, use that core. 7, 4 more. 2 more. I think I always lose count. 1 more. Woo! Okay, let's go back to that row. Hi, buddy. I'll be with you in just a second, okay? 20 more minutes. And 1. Nice and steady, focus on that squeeze and return slow. I want to work a little bit of the back of the shoulder, but it's mainly right here. I want to squeeze this real tight. Ready? One more. And switch. And always make sure that every single rep is good. From the first to the last release. And pull. Squeeze. We got it. Oh, this is a perfect song, Burn Baby Burn. You got it. 3 more. One more. Woo! Excellent. Okay, Let's go back to those curls front and to the side. Here we go. Up and down. Up. Nice and steady. So if you'd like a little bit more core, throw you off balance, go ahead and lift one knee. Or you can do a toe tap. This is fine. I play this in my spin class, and we have a blast. Woo! It's a little bit more challenging. Good, I'm gonna switch legs. So I'm just trying to challenge my body a little bit more. I'm still really focusing on the biceps, but now I'm really taxing my body by raising up this leg. The standing leg has to do more work, my core, my back, my shoulders, but this is the important thing. I am not taking away the emphasis on my biceps. So you need to think of what the goal is. Yes, my goal is to work these biceps, but am I able to add a little bit more? Yes, without taking away from those biceps. Two more. Woo. Oh. And one more. Last one. Oh, I feel that. Woo! Excellent. Okay, so let's go back to that row. Oh my God, did I forget a plank? Well, don't worry, because we have plenty coming. But you knew that. I'm a little bit lower. This is more of a challenge for the posterior shoulder and my lats, and even my mid-back. Two more. One more. Woo! And switch. Good. Ready? This is the last one, and then we'll move on to the next block. You're almost there. 7 more. One more. Woo! Okay, excellent. So we're going back to just a really quick set of triceps, front row, and then we're going to hit the ground. So I'm grabbing one dumbbell for this. Tricep kick back, over the head. Ready? And press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I turn, you'll see how far I come down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Front row. We're ready. 1, 2. I take a more narrow stance with this one. and then I come down slowly. If I open wide with this one and come into a sumo, it just really bothers my low back. So I prefer to have a narrow stance with this. And then to engage the core, I just really tighten up as I lift and as I lower. And if you notice, I'm in a quarter squat, but my thighs are really holding on and squeezing. So are my glutes and my hamstrings. So this is another way to really get the core and the lower body. I'm squeezing my buns, squeezing my thighs, allowing them to hold my weight. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Excellent. Okay, so we're coming down to the ground for a little bit of plank work and a little bit of core work. I'm going to move this over, and then let me move this to an angle. And I think we're okay. I think you can see me. So I'm coming into a plank, and I'd like to show you a variation on the knees, and then I'm coming up to the toes for this. Let me turn this down. Great. Okay. So very important, if you have any recent, if you've already rehabbed your shoulder from surgery or any kind of injury, you're past your physical therapy. This is very important. You're past your physical therapy, you've been working out, but maybe you're just slowly building your strength. I really want you to either remain in a forearm plank or a hand plank. Please do not come up and down, okay? It's just much better to get some standing work for the shoulders and just do a regular plank to build up the strength in the shoulders first. We're going to be moving into a walking plank, so elbow to hand. You can do this on the knees, or you can just do your standard plank, okay? So I'm going to come down first onto the hands and the knees. It's very important that we lower the tummy and the hips when we come down onto the elbows, okay? It does not look like this. Unless you have to, please try to lower those hips, okay? So this is what I mean. I lower the hips, 1, 2, 1, 2. My hips come down with the movement. Okay, and I'm going to come up to the toes now. I need to do, actually I'll leave it like that. Wide feet. I'm starting on my right. I'll do 8 this way and then 8 on the other side. One more. Now I'll move over to the left. Two more, I think. Ugh. And hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! And bring the arms back and open. And we'll get another variation, of course. So now I'll do a plank with a pullback. This will unsteady you, so it's fantastic for the shoulder girdle. And again, the lighter version of this would be level hips. I'm on my knees, and I pull back 1 and 2. Okay? Either like this or up onto the toes You can also be up on a counter or on a couch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh boy. Here comes the whining. Keep the body steady. Ooh. 20 more. 2, nice and steady and slow. 10 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I definitely felt my core, my lats, and my shoulders and triceps with that. Okay, so now a little bit of core work and then we're done. I'm having a good time, are you? Okay. Yes, okay, so just a couple minutes more. So let's do some bicycles and then we'll do some pulses. That'll be good. All the way down. Okay, so bicycles is just crossing the knee here and here. You do not have to keep both feet off the ground. You can come in and then come in. This is perfectly fine, and your knees are going to be a little closer together. Ready? And come in and go. 1, 2. Just a slight rotation. My shoulders are open. I'm not crunching in like this. Go nice and slow. Another variation would be to kick the foot up to the ceiling instead of out, okay? This is perfectly fine. If you need to do this, this is perfect. Twenty more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, ready? 3 pulse up and 1 hold. Elbows are open, chin is open. There's no crunch right here. Just lift up your shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3, and then halfway down. 1, 2, 3, halfway down. I'm not pulling up forcefully. I'm lifting through my chest, and I'm only elevating my shoulder blades a little bit. And I'm not aiming this way, I'm aiming up and down. 3, 2, 1. I feel like the core was really engaged the entire time today. Couple more. And ready? 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the elbows open, chest up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 0, and down. Woo! Bring the knees to one side. Light rotation. Just hold it for another 8 seconds. Feel the low back slightly release. And switch sides. Good. Come back to the center. Just a nice knee in hug right here. Just knees to chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock and roll it up. Woo! That was a great workout, and I had a great time. It's great to split up the body parts. We did lower body last night, glutes and abs, and then today we worked upper body. So we're always giving ourselves a little bit of rest in between the stronger workouts. Our full body circuits are generally light to moderate weight, a little bit more repetition, and then we just change up the moves consistently and add in some cardio. So it's very safe to do that. Just make sure that you're paying attention to your body. Let's do a nice little shoulder roll here. Tomorrow morning, we're going to do a full body circuit with some cardio. It'll be a lot of fun. You don't need any weights, so we'll get a variety of movements in. We'll even get a little bit of box. It'll be a lot of fun, just how I teach my Friday morning class at Powerhouse Menifee. Let's take a nice reach up. You'll get a great workout, and we'll really enjoy this. And other side. Whew. Now bring that arm down, slowly reach forward and round your spine. Slowly open the fingertips to the back, open up the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come up. Just bring one arm across and stretch out that shoulder. And switch. Ah, that feels good. Bring this back down and then lightly stretch the ear to one side. Slowly switch. One more time each side. Last one. Good. Lightly interlace the fingers and stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. And let's take a nice deep breath in. I hope to see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And bring it up and all together. Woohoo! We did it. Thank you so much for being here. Share this with your friends. I'll see you tomorrow morning.